Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people. And I'm your host, MT, and with me are my co-host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you gotta respect me. Even when you're drinking alcohol, drink water. It makes you live longer. And to the right today.
You know what it is. This is the truth, man. Glad to be here. You know, we about to go ahead and pop off this midweek. So MT, go ahead and take it off.
All right, man. So, title of today's show is Where Has the Respect Gone? So, we had a fun-filled NFL weekend, crazy weekend in the NFL. A lot of crazy outcomes and everything like that with the games from Dallas and the Patriots, from the Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins to the Tennessee Titans last night pulling off a shocker against the Buffalo Bills. And one of the things that stood out yesterday was Sean Taylor's memorial. His jersey was retired at the Washington football field, so FedEx Field, and located in Landover, Maryland. And one of the things that stood out to, I think, all of us was how poor the tribute was and what else happened after that, from Patrick Mahomes' brother dancing on the number 21 number and doing a TikTok video. It was just, he did a TikTok video
Are you
dancing on
serious?
there. Then, yes, I
Oh
sent it
wow.
in a group message. Yeah, I sent it in a group text.
Yeah,
And
that's a lot.
yeah, so overall, what do you all make of this whole? What do you all make of this whole memorial or jersey retirement that was done? You
To
could
be
be
honest
honest.
with you, nah. All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. So you know, I'm usually locked in on Sundays. So with this, and for me to be a Redskins fan, I heard a little of it, and even from being here and so close to either the stadium and then home, it's it's
Mhm.
like it was almost non-existent. You know, more that a name change had more of a highlight than somebody that played the game and actually
Mhm.
made the name, you know, or our old name made sense, or even not just our colors. We're not even gonna go off of name topics, just even the burgundy and gold. You know, somebody that put
Mhm.
his life on the line and put his heart and soul into it. And I just think that it wasn't blasted or it wasn't even celebrated in the right manner because, to be honest, I really heard about it yesterday, like after
Mm.
the game. Well, not even yesterday. Well, day before yesterday. So, and that's terrible. And that was that Sunday night. So that being said, it sucks that he had got honored in such like a unfashionable way, and then also we fucking lost as well. Like, what what team loses when we honor somebody that made or contributed a lot to that team?
I'll tell you who, the Washington football team. That's who loses. Um, but I'm just going to be honest, and I'm just going to come out and say it. It was a bunch of bullshit, 100%. First off, they announced it early in the week, so I will give them their credit for that. I think they announced it like Tuesday or Wednesday. But also, what's been going on this week, the whole controversy of John Gruden and the emails to Bruce Allen, the whole Washington football team sending naked pictures or topless pictures of the cheerleaders because they had secret cameras in the locker room and the showers and stuff,
Yeah,
and
we've
they were
been
sending these pictures, and they were sending these pictures around. And so, with all of that being said, it's actually pretty disgusting and it's pretty sad that they basically use this to deflect and try to get some of the heat off of them and get the public and everything, you know what I'm saying, to look at it. Because this was a horrible, horrible game, number one, to choose to honor him because we
Which is
knew
true.
what the Chiefs were going to do to the Washington football team. And then number two, I mean,
yeah.
Jackson Mahomes, come on, dude. You sitting up here doing a TikTok video, and then once the outrage comes, it becomes, oh, I didn't realize that it was that bad and all of that. Yes, you did. You fucked up, okay? and it's to the point where now he's starting to become more of a distraction. And if I'm Andy Reid,
Get
I
the
get
fuck
that we
up.
paid all this money to Mahomes, but I would just tell him you need to stay up there. He needs to stay in the press box, like in the actual box. He's not allowed on the field. He's not allowed to interact with fans, any of that, because he's starting to become more of a distraction. He's getting just as much attention as the Kansas City Chiefs are, which is not a good thing.
I mean, yeah, it was ultimately disrespectful. Like all the different things I'm hearing, like Dan Snyder wearing a hoodie to like the press conference and all that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
this, just a lot of that shit feels very disrespectful. And then, like you said, it's a horrible game. It's like you're a college football team and you have your homecoming against Alabama.
Exactly.
Like,
You know
like
what the
what you
outcome is
doing?
going to be.
Yeah, it's bullshit at the end of the day.
Of course it is.
And we all know why they did it because of the controversy and everything. And for a
I don't
great
know.
player like him, and a
I
very
had,
popular player, what you say?
I mean, I definitely had like a different output with that, but I'll let you finish. But I was gonna piggyback off both of what both of you were gonna say. But
Oh, go ahead.
my thing is, I think it was just ticket sales. I think that at this point, it's like, okay, what are we going to the games for? Okay, well, what can we do? Like how? I mean, this wasn't even time setting.
Yeah,
Like
but the
what
thing
made
is,
this come about?
we just told you what made it come about is all the controversy and everything that was surrounding them and the emails. Because what people started doing online was petitioning for the NFL to go through all of the emails of all 32 GMs and 32 owners and do an investigation. And allegedly, after going through a nice large amount, the NFL so called concluded that they didn't find any other, bad language or offensive language from any other GM or, front office official of any
I
other
don't
team,
believe that.
which is bullshit. Exactly. It's bullshit. The thing is, like I told y'all before, Gruden pissed. I told y'all on the last show, Gruden pissed somebody off.
Why is it
They've
Goodell?
been holding those emails. Yep, Roger Goodell, and he probably said, "You know what? I'm tired of him. Let's bury him. Let's bury him." And that's what happened. And now Gruden is gone. He won't ever touch another football, at least an NFL field, for at least the next 10 to 15 years. He won't be a broadcaster. He won't be any of that. His best chance that he'll have of getting close to the game of football again will probably be college. That would be his best
Oh
bet.
gosh, he could be an XFL coach.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
there's always that.
XFL. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You got to remember who owns the XFL now. The Rock. The Rock is what? He's Samoan and black, so he calls himself a
That's true.
person of color. So he's not going for John Gruden or his bullshit. He's not going
That's
for that.
true. That's true.
Yeah, so he ain't going to the XFL. But that's all it was. It wasn't for no ticket sales. It was literally to get the heat off and talk about Sean Taylor versus talking about these emails and everything from the Washington organization.
Yeah,
That's
because
all.
honestly, this should have been happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to be yeah. I mean, that's my thing, and I'm just
Because
like,
like he
okay,
unfortunately passed away. What year?
It was
07?
back when we. Yeah, I think it was before '07. It was before we even graduated. I think it was like '05.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2005.
Man, y'all niggas old. Damn. Oh, it's like nah, it's fine.
Oh.
But nah, though.
No, it
I
was
mean,
07. It was
it,
07.
it
Oh,
is
okay,
it
so
is
it was
offsetting.
'07.
Yeah, it was like around Thanksgiving. Man, that's sad.
It is.
I mean, but then like some of the offsets, like I believe one of y'all posted in the group as well that it was like his walkway was to the entrance to the porta potties, and his
Yep.
memorial was like in a VIP section where people sit at, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like it wasn't
It
anything
wasn't
that
well
was
thought
really
out.
special.
No, no. Uh, Put it like this.
They should do
Put,
it
put
over.
it. They're not. They've done enough. They got the heat off of them. And now, and here's the thing. And technically, because they did it so bad, now people aren't even going to talk about the emails anymore. They're going to talk about is how bad the memorial was. Oh, that was trash. The Redskins. I mean, Washington organization could have did better. They should do better, etc. But
And people talk about
yeah,
Jerry Jones.
Exactly. Like I said,
I
overall,
mean, Jerry Jones a sly cat though. I mean, look, we're just not gonna let that pass.
Dan's worse than Jerry.
he is
He's he's
that
he's.
Dan worse
he
than Jerry.
tries to be he tries to be Jerry, but he will never be Jerry.
I mean, he's probably Jerry. Just Jerry is like
He is Jerry
okay.
Jr.,
If
but
we were talking
senior
about
junior.
cheating, Jerry is the female of cheating. Dan is definitely the male of cheating. Like everything is just out in the open. Versus with Jerry, shit is still lingering, but it's like there's no trail. Like we know something going on.
I
We
ain't
just
get to
can't touch
say
it.
that first. And once you broke it down, I'm like, that's the funny ass shit, though.
Yeah.
Jerry cheat like a woman, and Dan cheat like a
Basically,
Just saying.
it is. Shit is sad at the end of the day, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you could tell me if this was Jerry's team, he would have did it up.
Oh my god,
Exactly.
man!
He would have had a halftime show and everything.
Ben
Oh,
would
of
have
course.
had
Would have had somebody
and then look,
performing.
and then came out with a new name.
Yeah, Toby Keith would have came out and performed, or
He
somebody.
said Toby Keith.
Family would have been
Yeah.
there and all that. Gave a speech halftime.
Well, that's
Trying
the
to tell
thing.
you.
Sean Taylor's family was there, but they weren't allowed to give speeches. And then there was no speeches. They literally just said
Huh.
something over there, announced it, just had people clap. Like that shit was ass, bruh.
My man, right
But
now,
yeah, man,
probably
that's
like, man, these man's disrespectful.
mm-hmm. And turning in his grave. But it is what it is,
Yeah, I
man. Let's
mean,
get.
like, damn, he done broke the playoff streak back in the day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got a dub. It was the
Mm-hmm.
last hope before RG3.
Yep, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying, y'all. Shoot, yeah, cause they done had Tony Banks and all these other bums up there
Jason
quarterbacking.
Campbell.
Jason Campbell, Donovan McNabb at the end
Oh
of his
man, I don't even
career.
want to talk about Donovan McNabb. Like that shit was crazy because like people were slicing it so bad. Like, oh, watch what he do. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, he's not going to do anything. Like I even knew this.
He was
No,
never
he
that great of a quarterback. He had very good moments, but he was never like, he's a legend.
his best years as a quarterback was when he had T.O. Let's be real. Those were his best years. After that, when he had to resort back to throwing the fucking Todd Pinkston and Greg Lewis and Brent Selleck, we all knew
And
what he
fucking
was.
Freddie Mitchell.
And Freddie
And
Mitchell.
Freddie bum ass Mitchell. These hands.
Yeah,
Motherfucking
straight ass. Straight up
ass.
ass.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just got a couple more games and figure out what this Heineke guy is going to be because he's going into that ask category too to
He
me.
already is ass. Okay. Y'all
He's
ain't
not.
even.
Look, he's not ass. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He's not ass. He's
Uh,
just a little shaky right now. I think he needs a little bit more
well,
development. Then once he get there, he's good. It seems like he's grasping something from his errors and his flaws every game, and he's trying to progress. But I need him to start looking for his checkdowns and not making it fucking obvious and read the defense because the defense is literally sit there and knows that he goes 1-2, and when he's going to go to 3, he's already hesitating, running, and then he's fucked. So like that pass always shaky. After he goes down to that second check down, it's always shaky. Now the first maybe 1 or 2 looks, it's always pretty decent. But if it's after then, it's overthrown, it's underthrown, it's an interception, or it's damn near interception.
Y'all passed up on a good opportunity Seattle's about to take right now.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all should have won at
Oh
the
yeah.
game.
I mean,
Oh
speaking of
yeah.
that, good transition. I mean,
Y'all
like,
had shit to lose. That
what
shit.
do you?
Nothing.
I mean, we do have something to lose. I mean, think about it. I mean, we always get players and we sign them to a big bonus or a big contract, and then just don't perform.
You could have gave Cam a 1 year deal to prove himself this season. Then after he proved himself, gave him maybe 2 to 3 more years. You didn't have to give him a 5 year, $100 million deal. That's not what he was looking for. He just wanted to play. And Seattle reached out to
Look,
him,
I
and
don't
that's
need
what
a
they
nigga that
signed him.
just want to play, man. Look, I need a nigga that just want to win, like a player that wants to win, not a guy that wants just play the game. Hey, put me in. Like I'm still in shape.
I mean, you
No.
know what I mean. I mean, here's the thing. You know what
Are
I
you gonna
mean
be
by when I
good?
say he wants to play.
And it's
He'll be better. He could possibly do better than Heineken.
Heineken. It's Heineken, sir. Okay. But
Piss
anyway,
poor ass beer. Okay.
The Hurricane
Trust me.
gets you lit though.
Man, only thing that get me lit as far as beer is Dogfish Head. That's it.
you don't know nothing about that dogfish head, man.
You crazy. But
Oh,
anyway,
that's on top. It's unique. Let me get it. It's like that. But nah, so
yeah, but
even
I'm
with the
not a
fit
beer
for
junkie.
Cam Newton with
That's a old
Seattle,
man
like
shit.
like even
Beer.
with that, like it only gets better like if you drink IPAs, trust me. Like IPAs or something different, like that's when beers
I don't want none of
really
that shit.
kind of like
I don't
run
want none of
White
that
Claw.
kind of
shit.
White
course.
Claw decent.
Or like when you go to the bar, like tap, like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about getting one for the house so that way that I can actually enjoy beer.
Like keg?
Nah, either
No,
like
a
a keg
tap
or
fool.
like a
Oh.
tap, like so
But
like they pressurize like your
yeah.
bottled beer and then make
Yeah.
it like a tap.
All right.
But yeah, anyway, yeah. So the Seattle Seahawks have reached out to Cam Newton. We're going to see what happens. At this point, anything is better than Geno Smith. Okay. Yes,
I
Seattle
mean,
did
I
have.
agree with that.
Yeah, anything is better than Geno Smith. So
I
hope
feel
it
so
works
bad
out for
for him.
Cam. Geno Smith been ass. Okay,
I
he was
think they
ass.
seen the meme when it was like, yeah, we'll never see the day where Geno Smith didn't have or Geno Smith would be a starter and Cam Newton didn't have a job.
Yeah. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, NFL just wild for this. But
Yeah. He ain't gonna
it
take no
is what it
test.
is.
I mean that test,
No,
but
no.
he didn't get no shot. That's why.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. So we'll see.
Seattle ain't
But
gonna get him. Because they're gonna ask him that question, do you mind getting vaccinated? He gonna say no. It's gonna be over.
well, they can continue to lose and just throw their season away there. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Russell ain't gonna be able to bring them out of this hole. The NFC West is too stacked this season. You talking about the Arizona Cardinals who are 6-0, 5-1 LA Rams, and what's the name is still hanging around? San Fran. What are they? 3-3? No, 3-2. Yeah, they 3-2. So it is what it is. And
But
trust me,
then,
I can't wait for Sunday when we do our pick because I'm going to shit on this Sunday for the NFL. This is an ass
Oh
scheduling
man.
week. It's only one game I give a shit about, and that's the Kansas City and Tennessee game. The rest of them games are ass.
oh yeah, Dallas on a bye week. You right.
Yep. Yeah, this is an ass week. You could tell, boy. When the Cowboys don't
I'm
play,
going
it is an
shopping.
ass week.
Wow. When the Cowboys
I'm
don't
taking
play
my
his
family.
ass.
Oh yeah, I'm taking my family to brunch. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, man.
We
Take them to
going
brunch.
out.
They can go get some ice cream, man. You
We
know what
gonna
I'm
yeah,
saying?
we gonna go out. I ain't watching it.
Ah,
Yeah.
terrible. Man, see, these are the Cowboys fans, okay, people? Look, look
Yeah,
at
I
them.
mean,
Look at
what?
them. These are these
It's the
guys,
Braves
okay?
in the World
Okay,
Series.
that
I'm
one
watching
of them, all
that.
right?
Braves in the World
Let,
Series, and then I watch that. That's about it.
yeah.
Watch
All
some
right,
base.
y'all. Let's go ahead and make the transition, man. Let's talk about the NBA. Mr. Jones, go ahead and put that on up there. NBA opening night. We have the Brooklyn Nets traveling to the Milwaukee Bucks to play the defending champions. And honestly, this game is going to be a little weird. And the reason why is because, like, when I check my Fox Sports app, you see Kyrie Irving all over it. Like they're advertising it as like Kyrie is going to be playing. But the Nets owner said, "Hey, either you're all in or you're not, because you're not going to be halfway."
Ooh,
Um, yeah, but it was a little disrespectful because they asked Adam Silver about it. And Adam Silver actually said this is not a league issue. And the reason why Adam Silver said that it's not a league issue is simply because he's right. It's not. The NFL, I mean, I'm sorry, not the NFL, the NBA Players Association actually provided religious exemptions for the players and said that they don't have to be vaccinated, which is the same thing that Kyrie Irving was saying in his live. So I looked up those rules and it's true. The players don't have to be vaccinated in order to play. The teams are just trying to force them to.
No,
So,
I think what it is, I thought it was a clause. This is from what I heard, and it may not be factual, but it was a clause that depending on what state and what arena they can play
That
certain
mandate.
games. Yeah.
Yeah,
So and then
yeah,
what it was like, he
yeah.
could have
So
played
it's not a
his
legal
home
mandate.
games, but he couldn't travel without being
No, no, no,
vaccinated.
no,
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 that's
no,
not the
no.
way
He
around.
could no, no. It's the other way
Oh, that's
around.
just the other
He
way
played the
around.
home
Okay.
game. Yeah, because New York has a state mandate that if you're inside, that's why for the her concert, I'm actually going to be coming down to DC because I was going to go and see her in New York because she's co-headliner with Maxwell. But in New York, you have to get the vaccination to be in an indoor event. And if you don't have the vaccination, then you're not allowed in, even if you provide a negative COVID test.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. I won't be part of in New York anytime soon. Sorry. It's off my list.
Yep, pretty much. Exactly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a bunch of bull.
It's only
But
radio
NBA,
games for us.
yeah, so NBA opening night, first game is Brooklyn Nets going to Milwaukee. Second game is the Golden State Warriors going to the Lakers. Lakers are going to be opening up there. New look Lakers as well. Added Melo, added Russell Westbrook in the offseason. They got some pieces there. So, gentlemen, who do you have between the Nets and the Bucks, and why?
Oh, all right. So I'll probably go with the Bucks. Only reason
Mm-hmm.
because, I mean, I really think the Nets are really fucking dysfunctional right now, and they have something to prove, but everything that's going around that, is it a home game or away game? Who has the home court?
Milwaukee.
Okay, yeah, they probably gonna lose.
You said they're gonna lose.
Yeah, they gonna lose.
I
I'll
agree.
take the Nets.
I take
I'll
them.
take the Nets.
Not even a
I,
popularity thing, but I don't know.
well, I
No.
mean, actually, the Nets are more popular to win if you think about it.
I don't know. Let me check the odds. I think the Bucks are favored to win, but the reason why I say I'm going to take the Nets is because obviously we know
Yeah,
Katie is going
KP,
to be
yeah, he's
inching.
still alive. Yeah,
Yeah, Katie wants some get back. So yeah, the Bucks are 1.5 point favorites.
yeah. Give me the Nets.
I'm going with the
Hmm.
Bucks. I wanted to take bets too. You know what? I should go down. No. Let me not do that. I'm not going to be one of those guys.
So you take the best though.
Hmm.
All right.
Let me know. I mean, we can put it in a group chat.
All right. Little filet of fish action.
Hmm.
All
All
right,
right,
so
and then
we got
go ahead.
also got the Lakers and the Warriors too, and I
Hmm.
believe my man Klay Thompson for back in full action, right?
That I did not see him as
Nah,
far as
nah.
being back. Nah,
He
he's not back yet.
ain't come back to like Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I
I
just
got the
heard
Lakers.
I heard some talk on Twitter,
Andrew,
and I was just like, I thought he was gonna be out there on the court. I ain't really get to look into it.
mm-mm. Yeah, no, I'm taking the Lakers in this one. This one is an easy one. I'll
Why
take the
everybody
Lakers.
taking the Lakers? Is it because like they failed so much and
It's because there's no Clay Thompson.
This
I guess.
first game, I mean, yeah, Steph could go off easy, but I don't know. This Russ and Braun first game together, I don't think they're gonna disappoint.
Hmm. Exactly.
I expect them to start off great.
Exactly. So do I. So do I. Oh, I think I just messed up. Oh
I just
man.
wonder how that's gonna work. Like, are they both gonna get triple doubles every game?
What?
Mm,
Like Russ and Braun.
How?
nah,
So
nah.
like
I think
they
they'll.
so nobody else is going to score. So like AD can't score, or it's
Yeah, I
like he.
mean, you need three people to get 20 something to stand a chance in today's league. So, yeah.
I guess. I guess they just there won't be no leading scorers on that team unless it's AD because that's going to be the person that they dish it to.
Possibly, I don't know, but that's why I wonder how it's gonna work.
Well, that's what the season is for them to make adjustments and figure out who's going to be more ball dominant. The thing
Yeah, no
is, if
bullshit.
Russ,
Because like Go ahead.
I was just gonna say if they're gonna let Russ run the point, they gotta have a firm conversation with Russ and be like, "Hey, look, that just dribbling down the court, then jacking up a three shit. No, like, bro, we gonna run some offensive sets, okay? So if you want to slash and kick, that's fine. But you
Yeah,
just
decent
stopping and pulling
passer.
up. He's definitely a good passer, but you know how Russ is when he gets in his
But he
mode.
doesn't
Sometimes
really play off the fucking ball.
true.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to figure out too. Like, where is this going? Where's his role going to be when LeBron is running the floor? Like, is he going to be off the floor then?
I don't know. Maybe they'll be running sets.
Maybe Bron take the back seat.
Uh-huh.
I mean, but I think that's what he
You know,
wants
take
anyway.
less shots to be efficient. More like
But
how KD was.
no, I mean, but that's
Off the
true
feet.
though. I mean, that's actually a good strategy. That's what he wanted to do. I think in a couple of previous years. I forgot which one exactly, but
Uh-huh.
I want to say actually probably like when he got AD, he felt like he can step back and have
Uh-huh.
AD take the shot. But it just didn't happen. Like AD just couldn't remain to stay healthy. And then also, I
I
think
get what
like
you're
the
saying.
point
Yeah, he
guards
wanted.
wasn't really.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Well, their biggest mistake was letting go of Rondo. That's
Yeah.
what their biggest mistake was when but they brought Rondo back, so they got Rondo back
Yeah,
this year. So we're
but
gonna see the proud of working. Yeah, I mean he is. He tired of working hard. I mean, what is this? 18th year in the league. It's time now. The talent around him needs to carry him to the ship while he rests, and then as it gets closer to playoff time, then he jumps into LeBron mode. I will
right.
defend LeBron with that. He's played at a very high
Damn, we could
level.
never get this. Hey man, you know what? It might snow today.
No, I'm serious. LeBron has
I
played at a
man,
high level all 17 years of his career. He's tired. Okay, he
I
is.
mean, MT gave LeBron some respect. God damn, that is a god. Okay.
Hashtag I love LeBron today. Let's do this.
You probably
Continue
got
to
on some
drink your damn
LeBrons
Bud
right
Light.
now. It's okay.
Nah, never.
He said no.
Nah, never.
Hey, the
Easy,
LeBron
just
ace
say.
and nines was nice though.
Yeah. No, no, yeah, no, the 8s and 9s and the 10s. Those was
Yeah.
all that little run right there. That was a phenomenal run of sneakers. 8, 9s, and 10s. That was a wonderful trio.
Yeah.
All
Especially
right,
if
so
you can
start.
get this, especially if you get the South Beach 8s and they just re-release them too. Ooh.
How you feel about KD's?
I mean, average is honestly
How's
the
it
KD
average?
fives were my favorite. KD
Ain't
fives were my
KD's just
favorite.
pretty much what Yeezys are?
No, never. Don't disrespect Yeezy like that. What the hell is wrong with you? Put that cup down,
Okay.
son. Put that cup down, son. All right.
I'm just
No.
saying that nigga
Sure.
for all right, for
Sure.
a certain set of Yeezys, he copied the same style shoe and came out with Yeezys from the same Nike creator that make the KDs.
Actually, no. So Kanye actually didn't have much creative control over the Yeezys.
I'm
So
not talking
that's
about when he
why.
was with Nike. I'm talking about after that.
Which ones are you talking about, sir?
The little Jones that look like the little slip-on shoes with the little sole on the bottom.
Sir, you're gonna have to be more specific, okay? He has a few of those. Which
The
ones are you
Moon
talking about?
Runners.
All of them, yes. What I say, they all the goddamn
No,
damn near the same.
no,
Like what the fuck?
no,
Like
no. They're not.
He said
No,
no,
that
they're
like
not.
no.
that.
They're far from it. I have about four. I have four different series of the Yeezys, and each of them look completely different. From the 350s to the 380s to the Quantums to the 700s, they all look different.
Listen,
350s was dope.
all I know, we'll come
350s
back to
are his
this.
best
We'll
ones.
come back to this debate when I
Yeah.
actually care about shoes, and then I can think about who the fuck you're talking about. All right, most of I can go ahead and get in shoe detail is maybe Jordans and some foam posits. Okay,
He said some foes. He's so
yeah,
deep.
Just
some
like
foams.
So
just like a
DC.
nigger.
So
You know
So
what
DC
it
is
is.
this
niggerish.
thing
So
right here.
niggerish. Just say what it is,
Foes and
Mr. Jones.
Jordans.
We're 30 minutes into the show. We can say whatever we want now. He's niggerish, okay? We don't have to worry about YouTube, blocking
Hey,
the
oh
views
my
right there.
god.
It's so niggerish is what it is. Okay. Go
Oh
get you
man.
Go get your Helly Hansen jacket or your Steep Tech North Face,
Hey, you know what?
and
I was thinking about that. I was like, I
and your
should, but
yeah,
I'd be really out of pocket because I don't think people wear it no
and
more.
your
But
Chicago
I'm
White
cool with
Sox
that.
fitted, or your Chicago White Sox fitted, or your
Hey, why you
Nationals
hating on
fitted.
my Oh,
Okay,
hold on, not White Sox. I about to say I thought you about to say Blackhawks or something.
no, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and get that, sir. Your Helly Hansen, okay. And then why don't you just go ahead and put on some Adidas sweatpants with your Nike foam posits? Do that. Be a real DC nigga.
Who does that?
Y'all down there.
Nah. Like do that shit. Who the fuck wearing Adidas with Nikes? Nigga, hell nah. Nigga,
People
oh
do, bro.
man,
It's got to the point where
you
it's
gonna
a
be the
meme
bed.
now.
Nah, you
It's
sound like the dude that pulled up
Lamont
on
and
who is that?
Lamont. Am I wrong? That's why he laughing. Lamont, am I wrong?
Nah,
Niggas be
the
wearing
5
Adidas
on ATL
sweatpants
and
with
shit. When he
Nikes.
came down there, he had the little Adidas sweats with the little Nike Zoom Jones on. Like, ain't nobody doing that, okay?
Yes, they are. That's why they created the meme and said, "Look, we need people to stop wearing Adidas sweatpants with Nike shoes or Adidas sweatpants with Jordans."
That's like
Niggas was doing
wearing
that.
with the
a
polo
Puma
tee.
shirt with some Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't
See,
match. It's just that it's not good.
but guess
It's not a
what?
good
Y'all
look.
was doing it. Y'all was doing it. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all was doing it.
You got some Balenciagas on with some Guess jeans. Like,
Exactly. Here we
the
go.
fuck?
Here we go.
No.
Nah,
It's a
you're not wrong.
Balenciagas with Guess jeans.
I mean, honestly, as long as you can't see the guest symbol, that's actually not that bad. That's not that bad,
Yeah.
honestly. It's not. So that one was a fail. I will admit that's a fail.
Oh, fuck out of here.
It is because I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have on designer jeans as long as the jeans. Now, if it's like big patches on your jeans that's saying like, "Hey, like this is polo or this is Nautica, this is that," yeah, it's horrible. But if they like the discreet ones, it doesn't matter. Hell, I'll wear a decent pair of Levi's with some Gucci sneakers or something.
Oh
I
yeah,
will.
I was about to say that's when I
You
get
know, it's
into my Boosie energy. You know, throw them
all
Levi's
right.
on.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah. But the youngest, they don't care nowadays. He's absolutely right. I
Yeah, I
please.
ain't gonna lie to you. It's all skinny jeans and
And Adidas sweatpants with
and
Jordans.
diesel shoes and or Balmain shoes or what's the Jones? Not the Balmain shoes, the little Balenciaga Jones. Big ass space
Mm,
boots. With everything that look like a space boot and make your feet look big and your pants look small, they with that shit.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No,
you ain't
definitely.
lying though. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
lying
I'd be like, young, but why? I mean, like, I could see if it was a nice shoe, but it's just like, can they make that shoe a little bit smaller? Like,
I don't know. It is what it is at this
You
point,
know, it
man.
helps your vertical. Your
Yeah.
vertical base 8 inches.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it look like them joints that used to be in the back of Eastway.
Exactly. Like the mountain
Yeah.
climbing boots.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, those the Rick Owens. I know which ones you're talking about. Those the Rick Owens. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, people can't afford the jacket to go with it. Now, if you had the jacket to go with the Rick Owens boots, then you would be saying something and pulling it off. But you can't wear no Nike hoodie with no Rick Owens boots and call yourself fresh. That is off limits. That right there, that's a huge no-no. But we'll get into
That's
all that later
crazy.
on.
I was about to say, man,
Mm-hmm.
dang. Eastbay just took me back.
Definitely. Shit,
Think about
finger
how
hut.
to go ahead and have to
Finger hut.
mail your order in though. Like
Yeah.
not send it. Like that's your way of sending it. Mailing that shit and waiting
Yeah.
for a response.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
The
Nah,
first
nah,
pair of
nah,
shoes I
nah,
got from
nah.
there.
I never mailed it into East Bay. I used to always just call them. I would call them over the phone.
Whatever call them. Give them the item number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give them the item number,
Oh
tell them the
yeah.
size that you need, and then boom. Okay, we'll fulfill your order.
Nah, that
And
wasn't
be
until I
like
got hit.
3 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting like a motherfucker for them shoes.
And speaking
Exactly.
of that, man, since we keeping it urban, man, let's go ahead and get into this new music Friday.
All right, so New Music Friday, even though today is Tuesday, we're gonna review again the Young Thug album. Mac Miller came out this past weekend. Who else?
That Maxo Cream rocking, bro.
You said
I haven't
Maxo
listened to
Cream?
them.
Yeah, that joke was rocking.
Only thing is, it's just like he had a lot of songs kind of like already leaked though,
He had a couple. Yeah, he had a couple.
and I was just like, ah, I was like,
It's
ah,
not better than
damn.
his last album. His last album was like very good.
It's just like
This
something
joint
else I'm
still
about to go
rocking.
ahead and say, but I'll wait till we get there. But Max O'Crane, I mean, what you think? How long you think he gonna last? And I want to ask this because this is
He
going to
already
go to
been out
somebody
for a little minute though.
Mm-hmm.
a little minute, not that long.
They had like
Mm-hmm.
5 years or so. I think he can have a decent one. I mean, Rock Nation artist.
Mm.
His last album, Jay Z actually had a hand in himself, like erasing the track order.
Okay.
If he gives a fuck to touch your album, I mean,
Yeah,
they
you're
had a
going
decent
places.
one. Yeah, I mean, he a decent Southern artist, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And now he getting
I
songs
agree.
with Tyler and all that, especially this year. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, that Tyler joint, him and that Tyler joint, that cranks. That's off the hook.
better than
You have to
Gucci
hear that.
shit.
Oh yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
all right, let's
Yeah,
let's
So
let's talk
Icy
about that. And
Boys.
then
The So Icy
not even gonna lie
Cranes.
to you, I was so pissed the fuck off because I'm like, yeah, I heard all this shit. Not all of it. It was maybe like a couple of songs that I didn't hear, but majority of that shit was already spinning. There's already little singles that would drop, and it just seemed like he made a whole compilation of like, okay, we're gonna put this shit on the album and just eat, and then I'm gonna feed it, the rest of my gang. Like, come on, man, Gucci, I respect you more than this. I thought that you at least have your artists release single projects and let them shine separately, and then come out with like something together, like how, or I don't know, at least like how Wayne did. Like everybody had their buzz, and then he tried to get the rest of Young Money on. They just didn't make it. But at least Nicki and Drake made it. Like you gotta have. Well, he did kind of have a Drake. That'd be his Pooh Shiesty, but he locked up, and I can't speak on that. But yeah, the album was sad. Fuck that shit.
It was. Now, what you think about Thugger's album?
Decent. I actually like it. I gotta listen to
Yeah,
it again,
I like it
heavy.
too. Yeah, it's
But
different. Yeah, like it definitely got a little pop sound to it, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's good. Like I feel
it's
like you
thugger
get a
though.
lot of
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
it's like you gotta think about it. He gave you Slime Life, so now he giving you a different sound. So it's like he's trying to catch
Hmm.
his own new wave. So that's why I'm like, I gotta get a new sound or a new listen to it because I'm like, all right,
Hmm.
it was a little off for me. I ain't even gonna lie, I felt a little weird, but
It felt with the first few tracks too, and then after start getting into like the features and stuff. Because I ain't gonna lie, like when I was listening, I was like, "Yo, what is this?" I was like, "Did this man have Post Malone in the studio with him?" I'm like, I appreciate like you telling me
He
about your
did
life
though.
and giving me real talk, but yeah, and I was just like, "This has got to be like Post Malone," and all of a sudden, yeah, shit was just crazy.
nah, I know
But
the joint with him and Mac. That joint was John Mello. I fuck with that joint.
I messed with that one. Hold on, I'm about to go and tell you all the ones I rock with. Let me
I
see.
think it's another joint. Was that Travis Scott on there? Is it
Yeah, that
Travis Scott
joint
and
Travis
Drake?
Scott's alright.
Yeah, the joint, the peeping out the window with Future, that was decent.
I mean, it's
And
Future
B
though, man.
Slime,
Future,
exactly.
hey, Future. Okay, all right. So I don't know if y'all been actually paying attention to this, but Future
Yeah,
been on a lot
hold
of
on,
features
Bubbly.
lately.
Yeah, Bubbly. That's the one with Drake and Travis Scott. Yeah,
He has.
definitely. I mean, but here's the thing, though. Future, think about it. Future did a lot of features back in the day. He did. Remember, Future did a lot of features back in the day, y'all. A lot.
Yeah, he
So
did.
this is
Yeah,
nothing
because like I
new.
remember
Yeah.
that they had the comparison with him and T Pain, and they were saying like he was
Yep.
still in auto tune and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
when he
he
was
just moved
beefing
T
with
Pain
Drake
right on out the
because
way.
Drake didn't come to to the video set and shit for the little single that got him popping and shit when he had got
Uh,
out.
Mm.
my man
See,
made a
they ain't
slow
got.
jam. I can't believe it.
That's basically what he's doing.
No,
That
no,
man.
no, no. He made a slow jam though.
Mhm.
Love.
Love.
Hey man, that don't still crank for the thugs, man.
It does. It does. It does. Yeah.
If
Uh,
Tupac was alive, he'd be proud.
maybe late night
Yep.
satisfaction.
Hey, if Tupac was alive, you think he would have did all the time?
No,
I don't
Probably.
know.
I
no.
think he would have. I
Pac
think
would
I
he
have
think
did
would
he
it.
have.
would have too.
I think
Pac
he would
would have
have.
did it. Big would
He
have
would
did
have
it
did.
either.
I don't think
Nah,
Big would have
Big
did it
wouldn't have done it. Nah, Big. I think Pac would have did
because
it
All right,
though.
because
did Nas or Jay Z do it?
No, but
They
it.
kept from
no.
that
But
close. No.
But you gotta think about it. So you gotta think about this though. I think
You're gonna convince me that Pac gonna do
now
all.
look like just even with that, like yeah,
I can't
like
even
I
hear that
just
shit
see
though.
Pac premeditating the sound
Yeah,
into
exactly.
bro,
his pen
bro,
and
bro.
shit, and then
I
him being
love
that
all my
creative with
black
the poetry.
queens. Yeah.
Queen. The little shit that start
Exactly.
just humming on the end,
Exactly.
and then a little
Nah,
sad little
Exactly.
jump. Then he start, hey,
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you,
no,
Bruh.
Pac
the
would
song,
have.
man.
No, Pac
The
would have did
song.
all.
I swear, man. Pac would have
Pac
been a
would have
big
did
Future
auto
fan.
tune. I agree. I
Pac and
agree.
Future
Pac
would have
would
been
have
on
did.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pocket Feature would have been on tracks, but it ain't doing a fucking auto tune together.
Uh-huh.
That sounds hilarious,
Uh,
though, my man.
for my enemies. And then with the auto
Mm-hmm.
tune though. Oh my thing, that joke
I
would have
mean, he
cranked.
had the greatest
His
auto tune
ad
on
libs would have
hooks.
been vicious.
He was
Fire.
just auto tune on hooks. He was no,
Uh-huh.
that's just it.
Baby, you ain't with me. I don't want to see you happy. Hey, look, my man Kodak don't even use auto tune no more. He just sing with his regular voice and be killing
Oh
it.
nah, Kodak been popping though. He got a couple little singles that's dropped. He
He
coming
might
out with something
Mm-hmm.
soon.
he ain't cast the coastal radar.
He is,
Yeah, he got.
but he'll be alright though. I support
Oh yeah,
I
he's still on
support
house arrest,
Kodak
right?
Black. I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
but why he gonna grab his mother cheeks like that? Oh,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
it is, but here's what I'm gonna tell you. This is once again, we are the only culture who literally tries to demonize everything. I'm going to be honest with you. The other cultures do it. Is it weird? It could be, but at the end of the day, other cultures do it. I have seen I listen. I was dating a woman who was in her 40s, and she said, her 14-year-old son used to come up and kiss her on the lips and like lay in the bed with her sometimes to go to sleep, and would tell her that he misses her and stuff like that. So, I guess it's other cultures, man. That just it's other cultures that's into some things. I don't know if it's wrong or right, but that's just the way that they were raised. So to each his own. I'm not going to sit up there and it is what it is. What Kodak did, and yeah, it is what it
Oh,
is.
what do you do?
Well, he was dancing with his mother, and he grabbed her butt, and then when they kept dancing, he tried to like kiss her on the lips, and like she turned away from him and all of that.
It
Yeah,
wasn't a regular just. He,
yeah, a little palm joint. But I think he was joking, honestly.
yeah, yeah. I don't think it. Yeah, but
Oh no, man. I don't know, bro.
I
I
would
can't.
never.
I don't know. That just made my stomach hurt. I don't feel like I can grab my mom's butt.
That shit don't even sound right.
It's not even cool.
It's not.
It's not even me walking up like, yeah, that food was bomb. But like even weirdly, like just doing that and like, oh shit, I just touched my mom's
Yeah, but
butt,
that's what I
man.
said.
What the fuck?
I mean, but that's why I said it's mainly like our culture, like black. You know what I'm saying? Americans, yeah, we
I mean,
so
but
you know what I'm
he
saying.
ignorant. All right, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, that might
Like
just
like
be
like
how
like
you get
like, like
down.
here's the thing. Yeah,
I just
here's the
know
thing.
I'm not touching my mom's butt.
Here's the thing. I've had
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I've had African acquaintances where they said, look, they come and they might lay down at the foot of their homeboy's bed and just be laying there, what I'm saying, rapping to them while they trying to figure out what they gonna do that evening. Ain't nothing off no, what I'm saying, gay stuff. It's just he's laying at the foot, homeboy up at top of the bed, and they just figuring out what they gonna do for the evening and where they gonna go get the broads at.
Hey man, what that got to do with anything? Why we get the two random dudes? We was talking about family members and shit. How the fuck did you
I'm
get
just saying.
homeboys laying on the same bed, chilling? Okay,
I'm just
and why
saying
they
because
had to be African? Okay,
I'm just
what
saying
are you
it's
saying,
different
sir?
cultures. I'm just going back. I'm just going back to
Bro,
my
did you
original
say
Of
premise
course
for the
of
culture?
it is.
Did you
no.
just
I'm
use
just
the
saying.
culture?
Yeah, I'm just saying
Nah.
it's just cultural differences. It's certain things that we
Oh, okay,
socially accept. Yeah,
cultural differences.
it's just certain
I
things that
mean,
we
why they
socially
have
accept.
to that
I'm
example?
just saying.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
all right.
It's certain things that we don't socially accept that other cultures do or races do. That's all.
Which is true. I think Trevor Noah said it best.
Yeah.
What did he say?
It's just like where he's from, they have pretty much like offensive word you know like nigga. You know what I'm saying there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot what they word is. It was like something like social media, something crazy, right? But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
long story short,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the white people come there and they be using the N word,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, it's like therapy because they laugh because they don't know what it is. That's the
Mm-hmm.
cultural difference. Versus like
Gotcha. I
us,
hear you. Mm-hmm.
if
We
it
know what it is,
happened,
and you'll get punched in your mouth.
well, I guess. I mean, it doesn't always have to come to that. I mean, just saying, there's a lot of energy that you're wasting, and also you might get sit back and be held for a couple of days for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, the thing that was crazy, they
Mm-hmm.
ended up laughing at him and was like, "Oh, we nigga. Oh, nah, you nigga. Ah, we niggas. Ah." So it was like hilarious. At the end of the day, is like the cultural difference that you was trying to say. I see we would have said that standpoint, but I don't know how you got the two dudes laying in the bed difference
All I'm
and
saying is this:
them
there's
being
just things
African.
because it coincides. Because at the end of the day, it just coincides with what I said. There are some things that we culturally, that we socially accept, and what I'm saying, our culture. And then there's other things that we may find it weird, but other cultures say, "Look, this is just us. Like I'm playing around. Like that's my homeboy, or that's my mother, or that's my cousin. Like it is what it is." So, like I said, Kodak, it is what it is. I don't care. I can care less. That's his mother. He ain't filling up on my mother, so I could care less. He do whatever he want to do.
That's cool. It's a little weird for me. I'm just gonna let you know. I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't approve it. It's not Zeus approval.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead, man. Go to the last topic. Talk about it. Halloween. Excuse me. Halloween Kills. The trilogy of this reboot that was done, and for those of y'all that don't know, Michael Myers still isn't dead. So, what
It's
are
not
y'all thoughts
even.
on it?
It's not even him, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I got a couple questions. Number one,
It's
did
not
they
him.
cut the budget? Like, did they cut the budget this movie and say, look, you're only allowed to use half of what you used before? Because I feel like there wasn't
Oh,
very good
they
script
squid
writing.
game the shit out of that movie.
What do you mean? What
What
do
you
you mean?
mean? Low budget
What do you
and
mean? Oh, low budget. Got you. Yeah.
it was. It's
Then
probably the
another thing
most
too.
people we ever killed by far.
It is, but my man spent the block. Okay, like the fact that Michael Myers was driving in this one, I almost cut the damn movie off. I
Oh
was like, "What
man,
the fuck is you
I
doing?"
Hey,
was
go
Yo,
ahead.
when
yeah,
Mike,
My
bro.
man driving.
yes, bro,
Michael
he was driving,
Myers,
bro,
he wasn't
bro,
whipping. He wasn't whipping.
bro. When Mike
You
spent
lie.
the block, I literally told myself, I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this. This movie is complete ass at this point.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Niggas whipping the beds.
it was so sad. It really was. I was like,
This is the
really?
reason it was on Peacock for free.
I was about to say, and that's another thing that I wanted to touch on. It seems like whenever we get these movies, that even though they in theaters, but you can stream them for free through an app.
Except
Them joints be
Disney.
like, yeah, except Disney, they just be lackluster. Like the only one that I can honestly say that I think it either premiered on what was it, either HBO Max or Netflix, was The Irishman. That was probably like the only good one that I would have actually been okay with going to the movies and paying my money to see it. But if I went to the movies to see this Halloween shit, best to believe on my way out,
Nah,
I would have told them I need my money back.
Nah, I was say
the
you
Fred
try
Hampton
missing a
movie.
a
Yeah,
lot of
Judas.
movies, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
Judas and
like
the
Who?
Black
What
Panther.
movie?
nah, it's a couple of
Black
movies they
Panther.
got.
What Black Panther movie?
Not Black Panther, the one with about Fred Hampton, the snitch.
Oh, Judas and the Black Messiah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Great
I
movie.
wouldn't have paid for that. I wouldn't have paid for that in the
What?
movies. I wouldn't have paid for that in the movies. I'm gonna be honest. I would not have.
Wow.
You
Nope.
tripping?
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not tripping. I wouldn't have paid for it in the movies. I'm gonna be honest.
that
Nope.
was a good movie.
It
That
was a
wasn't.
good movie, but was it box office worthy?
So you would have
Not
sat in the
really.
movie. You would have sat in the
Yeah,
movie for 4 hours, nigga.
Yeah, I would have took a nap, but I would have sat in there and watched it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's how. See, look, I don't know. See, look, this is cultural differences. We have cultural differences within, our own race sometimes because I know me, I'm not paying for something. I gotta sit in and take an intermission and watch, and I can sit down and watch that shit in my own home. Nah,
unless it's a play.
even
Yeah,
I
unless it's
mean, a
Tyler
play.
Perry.
See, nah,
You be
that'd be
watching
that
them Tyler Perry's.
that'd be who?
You.
Oh, pause, pause.
There you
No,
go. The moment Tyler
nah,
Perry come through, you sit up there. Hey,
nah.
y'all see the new
I like to
y'all
watch
see the
Ice
new
Cube
Medea?
movies. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Fake ass cube vision. Yeah, but nah, that shit. Yeah, but that Halloween Kills, I was not impressed at all. I'll watch it one more time just to make sure that I'm not tripping. But yeah,
I ain't
and
gonna
like
lie, I
even
was
some of
watching
the
it with my wife. My wife was like, "Yeah, this movie sucks."
Yeah, guess what? Now that y'all told me, I'm not even wasting my time watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, watch it now while it's for free before they remove
No,
it off of Peacock.
he be
for
fucking,
free, it's always
he
gonna
be
be for
fucking
free for
people up
me. I
though.
don't care
I ain't
if
gonna
it's for
lie.
free now or not. I just need to know what the movie name is.
Hey,
It'll be
Halloween
for free.
Kills. He be fucking niggas up on that. Though. He be,
Oh
Yeah,
man, like
he
I
did,
said,
but
they squid game the shit out that movie. That's from what I seen. That's what it looked like. A low budget ass Michael Myers jump.
yeah, it was. It honestly, it was one of the joints. I was like, oh, y'all really wanted to make this look like y'all made this in the late '80s, early '90s, because like even at and like another thing that didn't make sense was like some of the flashbacks that they did to some of the old Halloween movies. They
yeah,
just did it without warning. Like all of a sudden, you're just watching a movie, and then it just flashes back to like the joint that came out in like 1988 or something. You just sit there like, how the
nah, the
fuck did we
very
even
first
get
was
here?
78.
Huh?
It was 78.
Yeah, it was 78. Sorry. Yeah, it's like going back to 78. You just sit up there asking yourself, why did we get here? Who had a flashback? Who said that they wanted to remember something? Like, it was just horrible. Honestly, they need to come out with a
It's
director's
crazy.
cut
Like
and
all
say,
them from back then still living though.
yeah. But I thought Jamie Lee Curtis died in Halloween H2O or something like that. See, it's just a lot of questions that I have. It
Yeah,
just
but it's been taken over by so many studios too over the years.
It's just ass. Okay, that they could have kept it. It's just ass. Let's
It's
call it what it
ass
is.
though.
It's ass. I'll
Like I
watch it one
said,
more time. No, I'm
it's
not
the
gonna say
most people
ass
he
because
ever
he
killed
kills.
by far. He's fucking
I was
people
about
up.
to say that. Yeah, he did kill a lot of people, and it was definitely very gory. Very gory. Like when the guy jumped out the window and killed himself because they thought that he was Michael Myers, and they was trying to say like, no, it's not him, it's not him, and then he just jumped out the window and killed himself, so they
Yeah,
wouldn't like attack him. Like that was actually sad. That was actually one of the sadder moments of the movie.
yeah.
It was very sad.
Had a jar of strawberry jam right there.
Basically, that's exactly what
Man,
it was. That shit was terrible, bro.
nobody care about that shit. It's like, no.
You an ignorant bastard. You are. You ignorant for that. You ignorant. You ignorant.
Nah, but to give it a ranking out of 5, it's like a 2.5, 3 on a drunk day.
I'm gonna give it just because I haven't watched the movie. A bag of chips. It's like, no, it's not even a number. Free bag of chips.
A
That's
free
enough to
bag of
get.
chips,
Yeah,
bag of
because it's
wrap
not.
snacks.
Nah, not even wrap snacks.
Now,
It's
wrap
like the
snacks be hidden though.
quarter bag of like plain
Come on, man.
shit.
Yeah, nah. The new rap snacks is trash. The old ones was good. With all that dab
Nah,
and
the new wrap
ranch,
snacks job, like, yeah,
them joints trash. They trash.
stop hating.
Yeah, CDL though.
Don't
I
sound
agree
like
with
buttons. Don't
Zeus the
sound like
liar.
buttons. Hey,
Nobody said Zeus the
CDL.
liar.
Hey,
No one cares
this
about
guy.
Halloween.
Hey, look here.
Zeus the liar. That's it.
You know, once
Oh,
he got the acronym, he made it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
MJ, LBJ, you know,
I'll
Yeah.
take
KD,
it.
Yeah. Yeah. ZDL training.
ZDO on my trucks.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm good with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All out the here about to
That's
be
fine.
goats. Okay.
I know
Y'all
you.
just out here little lambies.
Yeah. You know what I'm
ZDL
saying?
edition. What they know about the ZDL
Yeah.
edition?
Hey, look, here we go. Mr. Zeus, the shipment, you said that the shipment was going to arrive Friday. I lied. Okay. That's what the L stands for. Zeus the liar.
CDL ho, and I'm out. And
Exactly.
then just dash and
Exactly.
take off,
Pretty
vanish like an
much.
assassin. You know, it's my
Yeah.
part-time job.
Uh-huh.
But no, no. In all actuality, that shit might be profitable. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might run with that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I might start that up. It may be a hashtag for real. We may have a segment. It's Zeus lying like shit. Off some random pig shit. Like who the fuck would I go with? And then just make sure, hey, is this nigga lying or not? Probably so.
Probably. 9 times out of 10, you will be. I'm just going to give you that.
Damn, 90% chance.
Yeah, 90%
God
of the time, you
damn.
probably will be. Yeah, but no, but
It's
I'm going to be
like
honest with you,
it's
though.
like Zeus the truth doesn't even exist.
Zeus the liar.
Right.
Figment of your imagination.
Yeah.
Oh
Nah, man,
no.
but on some real shit, though, y'all, when you look at the last two Halloween movies, which were actually like very good, and I remember like the last one came out closer to Halloween, um, that shit was fire. But like this one was just ass. Like, you just tell it was rushed. They probably told them, look, you only getting this for a budget, and y'all better just make something happen. Like it was ass.
Can I ask you this? Since we're
Go
talking about
ahead.
movies,
Mm-hmm.
what has been like the last three great movies? Well, not even great, but just like good movies just to even watch.
Oh my goodness. Uh,
Some of them came on. I just watched them bitches.
you said it's been great. The last three great
Not even
movies.
just like a movie that you'd be like, oh my god, you know what? This movie was lit. Because I think movies now are just like average. It's just
Yeah,
something to just spin out for somebody to watch, and especially with subscriptions.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they've lost their value because
yeah.
of how easy it is to access them, and then early and it's like the build up, and then once you watch it, you kind of just like, yeah, this shit was actually ass, or it was average. The last great movies. Let's see. So
Great.
like,
None. Like,
no, I would. Well, even on the good side, I would say Judas and the Black Messiah was good.
that was good.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
like
The
what's
Irishman,
your
that was
man
another one
name?
that was good.
That was
I
decent.
mean, that shit was long. I still haven't watched it yet, and I tried to get into it. And I was just like, it's not one of those movies. That's one of those
That's why you
movies
don't
that
like
when
it.
like my uncles come over, and then like I'm with my pops or something, and then I put it on so that way they can watch it and get drunk and talk about like everything that happened in their childhood days and shit. That's one of those movies, like a cookout kickback movie.
Nah, I'm be honest with you. That's not a cookout kickback movie because there's a lot of stuff that goes on there that you're gonna need to process. And
Yeah,
if
exactly.
it's
And
a
then I can
cookout, you're
pause
gonna
it.
be distracted.
Yeah, that's
No,
cool. I
it's not
come
a
back
good.
to
It's
it.
not a good. No, it's not a good one. It's a bad example. Bad. It was very bad. Bad. Horrible. Actually.
I'm trying to think of
But
any
no,
other
no, Michael B.
great
Jordan.
movie.
I about to say that jump that he had on Amazon Prime was decent.
What?
Solid.
Man, that joint with Lauren London. Stop it. Fake ass Tom Clancy movie.
Man, that
It
jump
was
was
Whole
alright.
alright.
whole Splinter
That jump
whole
was
Splinter
alright.
Cell.
I'm just
It was
That
saying
shit
that
alright.
was
jump was
average.
alright though.
Shit was
But
Jump
ain't
was
no
alright.
crib like that in
questionable.
the city, so nah.
Just saying. Like I ain't seen one of the movies since like probably
Jack
either
the last Jack
Jason
Reacher.
either that or like John. Not I wouldn't. No, it's not John Wick. I'll probably say like like a Jack Reacher or what is that? Like a Jason Bourne or maybe a Jason Strahan movie.
Who the hell is Jason
I mean, not
Strahan?
Jason Strahan. You know what I meant. What the fuck is his name?
The
Strahan.
transporter.
Yeah, the transporter. Yeah.
This man called out Michael Strahan brother. He said Jason
Yeah.
Strahan.
That's disrespectful, yeah. To another Michael. Oh
Jason
man.
Statham. That's his name.
Who?
Jason Statham.
Oh, for real? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Jason Statham. But I'm like I said, that Michael B. Jordan joint, it was average. Okay, it was something that I was like, oh yeah, but again, I was predicting a lot of stuff that was gonna happen in it.
Nah, that shit was alright. Other than that, it's
Honestly,
really no other movies. Let me
honestly,
see.
a lot of this stuff is just
Justice
really
League.
just lost. Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
that
right.
Snyder
Yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Ah,
That Snyder cut was
that was
definitely
fucking lit.
fire. That was
And
fire.
me not even to be a DC fan, that really turned the bridges on that shit. I actually watched
Oh,
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
one of the better
oh yeah.
movies
It was.
this
Oh
year.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another movie too. Are we just talking about movies period or movies that appeared on apps as well? Because we talking about movies
Nah,
period.
we
We
got
could.
to talk about movies, period. I mean,
Oh, all
because
right.
we
Well,
got to think about
Joker,
something that
Joker,
made. No, I don't know.
you
That
crazy?
was
That
good.
Joker. Yeah,
Nah,
that
yeah, I
Joker was
say it's
fire.
good, but I mean, I just don't think
Soul
that it
was a
just.
good movie. I watched
Yeah,
that on
Soul was a
Christmas.
Yeah,
good movie.
I
Soul
watched
was
that
a
on
hell of a
Christmas.
good movie.
That was
I
a
ain't even
great
gonna lie
movie.
to you.
Soul was
I
good,
ain't.
but yeah,
Like the whole
Joker.
family though watched it.
That's
Everybody. It's
that's
crazy.
that's one of those movies. I was just like, yeah. You want some juice?
Yeah, James Fox did his thing on there.
Yes, he
Nah, he
did.
definitely did. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. Another decent movie, especially with all of us having daughters. I mean that Kevin Hart movie was good too. I forgot the name
Still
of it.
didn't. I still didn't get into it, but I heard it was definitely a good movie though. Cause I
Fatherhood.
Yeah, Fatherhood. Yeah, shit was fire.
It was.
It was.
That's sad.
Uh-huh.
Um,
We got it. Zeus don't even want to support good black movies.
hey man, go ahead, man. Don't do that.
Sorry. We know who you are, Zeus. We
I'm
know who
trying to
you are
think
at this
who else.
point. We know
So
who
you
you are at
know
this point.
who?
You're not even for the culture. Zeus the liar.
Oh
Let me
man,
see your birth certificate.
you trying to show me
Okay.
Charlemagne?
Any
Trying to get
comedy
light skin?
movies been out?
Any comedy? Well, Dolomite, but it was
Comedy? Shoot. To be honest, I mean, if we go back to DC, it'd probably be Suicide Squad. That was like the last one. Even if it was supposed to be action, it was actually fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And
I'm
John
gonna tell
Cena
you.
gonna be funny too.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you,
Oh
it
my
was
god, nah, that's another
nah.
one, but it's not
Yeah,
great.
John
It's
Cena.
not great. It's a B-list
Mhm.
movie.
I know what you're
The
talking about.
jump
It came on Hulu, something vacation.
was it Hulu? I think so. Either
Yeah,
Hulu,
it's on
Netflix,
That
Hulu.
or
Yeah,
John
probably both.
Cena joint funny, but his TV show gonna be alright though. Peacemaker joint.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna be hilarious.
Mm.
But nah, the movie he came out with, it was him and what's his name? Darrell.
Little Rail.
Well, yeah, Lil
yeah,
Rel.
yeah. Lil Rel. No, I know what you're talking about. It's like something, the friends vacation or best
Yeah,
friends
I think that's
Yeah,
what it's
vacation.
called. First Vacation, something like that.
Yeah, no, that shit is litty. I definitely watch
yeah,
that.
that joint. I put it on. I was like, oh, this shit probably gonna be cheesy. And then yeah, I give props to John Cena though. He definitely kind of made the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Lil Rel was funny.
everybody's following in the Rock's footsteps there, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you got. I mean, look, he did the same thing. Yeah, he is because he started out with the action movies and then he started going with the
Fucked
comedy.
around, bro.
So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, but
mean,
I'm gonna tell you
only
that,
person I respect that made these movies is Stone Cold because he stuck to one thing.
man.
Did
I
he
don't even
try to?
respect Stone
Hold
Cold
on.
as an actor. He was
What you
ass.
mean? His movies was lit. I ain't even gonna lie to
He
you
got
because it
he
was
got to he
He
always
got
the
to say
ass.
Nick.
same.
He got to say Nick in the movie.
Ass is what it was. Complete ass. That shit was ass.
Nah, he was.
All of all
He
of
ain't
his
like the
movies was
condemn
ass.
Yeah, think about who paved the way for real.
Hulk
Ass.
Hogan.
He said Hulk Hogan.
He was first.
He was, but that shit
All
was
his
Yeah,
movies
old
was
ass.
hoe with the
ass.
bar.
That shit was ass. Now
It was
I
All
can
of
ass.
agree
them
that was
was Mister
ass.
Mister Mom and fucking what's the other one? Nanny and shit. All them joints was ass. The Three Ninjas movie he did was ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah, that shit was
Man,
ass.
so that was before Macho
I'll
Man
tell
Randy
you,
Savage.
Nah,
Cause I know
Macho
he was
Man
in a
did
lot.
one.
He
Roddy
was in a
Piper
lot
did
of
one.
shit.
Roddy
Nah, he
Piper
was.
gun was decent though. They Live. They Live was pretty decent.
Oh, all right.
That was
nah,
about it.
see no evil. Kane.
That one was alright.
It was the first one was alright. The second one was corny.
Yeah. Put the cell phone up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that part's still crazy.
yeah.
Made her
I
swallow
tell you
her
though.
kid.
Yeah, but I tell y'all though, another sleeper for comedies that just came out recently. Well, I watched it when it got the stars, but it did come out earlier this year. Meet the Blacks 2. That shit was actually funny. That had Cat Williams and he was a vampire and all that stuff. And Mike Epps.
Mm.
Yeah, that shit was actually funny. You can watch that. Zeus roll you one, take a little sippy sip, you will be laughing. I promise you.
You said watch what?
Meet the Blacks 2.
Oh no, I watched that jump.
What you
Nah,
think?
that shit was hilarious.
Exactly. Oh, that shit was funny, bro.
Nah,
And I
cause
wasn't
it
even
was it was just it was just dumb hilarious because if some shit like that happened, it probably would happen just like that.
exactly.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
You
Trust me.
got some you got some typical you got some typical guys
Mm-hmm.
that moved out to the suburbs or
Yep.
somewhere else different, and then they got some weird shit going on. And
Mm-hmm.
it's always that one person that want to be nosy, and then there's somebody that just really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But then now you in the mix, like I don't know,
Yep.
yeah. Everything was just like it was alright, but I wouldn't say it was a memorable movie. It's more like a B list
Nah.
movie.
Yeah, nah. It's definitely a beat. It's one of them. Here's the thing, Mr. Jones. It's one of them where it's not gonna be your first selection, but it's like if it's raining, you know what I'm saying? You and the wife in the house chilling. Y'all try and figure out something to watch, and y'all look like, and y'all like, well, we don't want to watch nothing depressing because it's raining outside. All right, let's watch Meet the Blacks too. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
shoot,
Get
if
your
we
little
gonna
sippy
go on
sip.
something to watch, I think the series right now. I mean, you just started back up. That sounds a little interesting.
I heard it
My
ended
man
sleepy.
Joe back on the loose.
Bro, who needs airbags when you got those?
Hey, this guy, and you sounding like Joe now. This man MT I'm about to call you. He about to be him. He about to come out his own show. But nah,
That's the truth. It's the truth. That's actually the truth, Zeus. Who needs airbags when you have those?
Oh
Hey,
man, should have been the name of the show.
That
it should have. Should have. I swear that would have been lit.
would have been toxic, guys. That's toxic masculinity.
I mean, think
Nah,
about it. I mean, what about toxic masculinity? I mean, like, so when it comes to toxic masculinity, is it really the male that's really the person showing the toxic masculinity, or the person pointing it out?
Okay.
Slug dodge.
On that note, it's time to end the show. On that note, it's time to end the show. Mr. Jones, come on
But
back on
nah.
here. Come on back on here, sir, so we can see your face. All right.
no
This
Fred,
is
yeah.
MT signing off with me and my co-host.
Mr. Jones in the whirlwind, and to the right of me,
Zeus the liar with the undeniable fire. Peace.
Go ahead.
Peace.